Hello ladies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Aisha. I'm a certified trauma-informed coach and manifestation guide, and I am on a mission to help 1 million women become their most confident and successful selves through the use of law of assumption manifestation. Today is going to be a really sweet, gentle video to remind you that you are actually more successful than you're giving yourself credit for. A lot of times in my coaching sessions, I see women being so hard on themselves. I understand that you might be frustrated that whatever it is you desire is not here yet. I can definitely resonate with that feeling of hitting that wall energetically, and feeling like you've done all the things and you have worked on your self-concept and the results are still not there. But what tends to happen is you get so caught up in this one big desire, this one manifestation, this one ideal version of reality, that you are not manifesting yet or have not seen the progress that you desire to see yet, and you're letting it ruin your confidence. You're letting it be an excuse to not believe in your power. You are falling back into that victim mindset and giving all of your power away to the circumstances and blaming the circumstances and allowing the evidence in your 3D reality be an excuse for you to not have faith in yourself and to lose faith in your ability of manifesting the life that you want. While this is understandable, and while I myself have been there so many times, feeling that discouragement and that hopelessness and questioning, is this even real? Does this even work? Is just hocus pocus? Is this just pop psychology? Have I been misled by someone? And that can often lead you to questioning your faith in itself, your faith in how the world works, your faith in, the law of assumption, of course, but your faith in your higher power if you have a religion or a belief system that allocates a consciousness to someone or something that is bigger than merely just you in your life. It can be really scary. It can feel really anxiety inducing and stressful. It absolutely can. And those emotions are real and valid. And by no means am I telling you to disregard how you're feeling in the moment. But I do want to remind you that the person you are today is who you prayed to be some time ago. The house that you live in today, you prayed for it. The body and how it looks and feels today, you manifested that. The job that you have or salary you're bringing in is something that you desired long before you got it. And even if you want to break it down into the micro of the day-to-day, little changes, little manifestations, like having the resources to feed yourself certain foods that you enjoy consuming, being able to treat yourself on a lunch date, being able to purchase gifts for your friends and family on special occasions, those are all everyday manifestations. I think a lot of you are getting really lost in the idea of manifestation, thinking it's only for the big stuff, when in reality, you are manifesting every second of every day by default. The law of assumption is law for a reason. It is something that is constantly in effect. There's not a time you're not using it. How you see yourself is what dictates your perception of reality. And how you act from that place is what dictates the results you get from this reality. So when you are starting to lose faith and feeling discouraged and feeling like you're not good at this manifestation thing, or maybe you got too confused, you listened to too many people and you don't know who to trust anymore, now is a better time than ever to reflect on how you feel about this whole thing. What do you believe? I can share every day here on this channel what I believe, what has helped me, what I've experienced, both in my own life as well as my clients' lives. I can share my own success stories, I can share client success stories, I can share so much evidence that proves that law of assumption is real, that manifestation is an active part of our experience here, living as human beings. But none of that's gonna matter if you have doubt within yourself. So I really, really, really encourage you to take this moment and think about all the teeny tiny manifestations, right? It just is kind of like funny that I'm actually wearing these earrings today. I was going through my drawers to look for something and I forgot that I had them because I haven't worn them in a while. And I remember, if you'll notice, I do have gauged ears. So they're not regular earrings, but I do remember seeing at some point like gold moth butterfly type of earrings like this, and they didn't have them in a gauged earring setting. They only had them in the little stick post earrings that most people have. But I remember distinctly seeing them and I was like, I'm gonna own a pair of those and they're gonna have gauges. And for a long time on my Amazon wish list, I actually had like a pair that were similar to this, and they were regular post earrings, and I had a pair of gold tunnels, which is what this part is called. It's a little tunnel, you can't see my finger from behind it, but it's a tunnel, it's a tube. And I had these gold tunnels that had an attachment so you can create your own dangle earrings. And it may have been a year, it could have been more, less than a year, I'm not too sure on the timeline of it, but I remember I had saved those two items because I was so glued to the reality that I would have to make them myself in order to get this manifestation. And then one day I was shopping on Amazon and I decided to look at what options they had available that would fit my ears, and I stumbled upon these and I was like, oh my goodness, like this is exactly what I was hoping for when I had originally added those two items to my cart. When I originally added like the gold, I don't remember if I think they might have been butterflies, these are moths. I added the gold butterfly earrings and the gold tunnel earrings thinking I would have to put them together myself, and here out of nowhere, unexpectedly, when I wasn't searching for it, when I wasn't trying to find it, when I wasn't trying to make it happen, it came into my reality. The exact pair of earrings that I, in my heart, wanted to own because I love the way that they looked. I think they're artistic and they're elegant and they are fun and they're very subtle, and I love that. So this is something we experience in everyday life all the time, constantly. The fact is, we overlook it because, oh, it's just a pair of earrings, it's not a big deal. I mean, even from head to toe, everything that I'm wearing, I had a vision for what article of clothing I was looking for. When I purchased this long sleeve, I knew, okay, it's winter time is coming. I need some layering shirts so I can stay warm in the winter. I remember when I wanted to purchase this cardigan, I very much like this style of cardigan that just has like a little knot closure because I already have a variety that have button closures. I remember when I went to purchase this jersey hijab that I'm wearing, I wanted a jersey fabric and I wanted it in a neutral color, and in fact taupe is one of my favorite colors to work with because it goes with a lot of outfits. And ironically, the pants, the jeans that I'm wearing, I can't show you them right now because I'm seated and don't want to move around and adjust the camera, but the pants that I'm wearing I purchased accidentally. I had been shopping with my mom and I had tried them on over my leggings in the store and I was like, I don't know if I like how they fit, they're kind of weird. And then we forgot to take them out of the cart when we went to checkout. And so even though I accidentally manifested them, what I was manifesting at that time in my life was comfortable clothing that fit my body at the size that I'm at now. So I had to change pant sizes. I reduced my pant size. after losing so much weight. So I only had one pair of jeans, and they were skinny jeans. And these are like a wider leg, straight cut, loose fitting, very comfortable jeans. And even though I accidentally, right, I didn't intentionally purchase these jeans, I fell in love with them, and they have become a very useful part of my wardrobe on days where I want to wear jeans and look a little bit dressed up, but still casual, but I don't want to feel tight and restricted. And like, it just goes to show, it's not only when we point at something and say, I want this, it's also when we are embodying the energy of who we want to be. So I want to be, and not just want, because I already choose to see myself as this way. I am a well-dressed person. I am someone who puts effort and time and energy into my wardrobe. I want to feel good, and part of what helps me feel good is when I dress well, and when clothes fit my body well, and when the clothes feel comfortable on my body, and they're the right size and the right shape, and they flatter my figure, and they feel good. They make me feel more confident in who I am, and they help me to embody the identity that I'm choosing to be every day. So even though I didn't point at these jeans and go, I have to have those jeans, what I did energetically was say, I want to enjoy my wardrobe, and I have gotten more joy from these jeans than I have from any other pair of jeans or any other pants that I've bought intentionally, looking at them going, I want those pants, I'm gonna buy those pants. So leave yourself open to some serendipity. Enjoy the surprise and delight that unfolds when you're more focused on choosing who you're being than what you're trying to get out of this life. And I know that is hard and frustrating sometimes to hear, because yes, we want the house, and we want the car, and we want the job, and we want the marriage, and we want the friendship, and we want the travel, and we want the experiences. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with wanting those things, but when we become obsessed with getting them, and then when they don't come when we expect them to, or when we demand them to, because that's really what's happening, is you are demanding that it comes by a certain time so that you can give yourself permission to feel good. When we switch from that mindset and that mentality and that perspective into the ease of, I'm gonna feel good right now. I'm gonna feel like the best version of myself right now. And the reality is, you are the best version of yourself that could possibly exist in this now moment. And in the next moment, you will be an even better version of yourself. And tomorrow when you wake up, it's a brand new opportunity to be an even better version of yourself. And in a year from now, if you have chosen this life path and adopted these, traits and habits of a successful and confident woman, in a year from now, you are going to blow your own mind with who you've become. And I speak from experience. The past 4.5 years have been so transformative in my life. Primarily the past 2 years, I've become unrecognizable from who I used to be. And that's been so powerful, because now the world gets to experience this version of me. And just knowing where I've been in the last 2 years makes me excited for the next 10 years, because how much better can I get, and how much better can I feel? So that's what I want you to focus on, is look around your life for all of the evidence of the things that you've manifested, right? Like the pans in your kitchen, or your dining room table, or your clothing and accessories, physical changes in you. Obviously, like I have, tattoos from my previous experience in life, and I manifested those, and I manifested the experiences that I've shared with my family and my friends. And I mean, looking around, everything that I own, everything that I didn't used to own and now own, is a manifestation. And I remember shopping for my kitchen table, and I remember the day that I bought the plants that are in my home. I remember ordering the tripod I'm using from Amazon. I remember last year when I purchased my phone that I'm recording on. I just treated myself to a new set of wireless earbuds, and I remember like the joy of the first day opening the box and using them, and how quickly I've fallen in love with them because they're helpful to me, they're useful to me, they allow me to multitask, and that helps me show up as my best self. So all of these are manifestations. And I guarantee if you take a pause and look at your life, you will see how much you have already manifested, and be grateful for that. Recognize that you did that for yourself, that your energy, your consciousness, your awareness, you directing your focus and using the spiritual being within you allowed you to create those experiences, those memories, and obtain those possessions that you already have. You prayed for this. You asked for this, and it was given to you. So rather than getting bogged down and frustrated about what hasn't come yet, be at peace with where you are in this now moment, and be thankful and grateful and appreciative of who you've become and what that has offered you here in the present. Because there's more to come, and it's coming as fast as it possibly can in exactly the right time for you when you are ready to appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you coming to my channel to gain information and become your best self. I enjoy supporting you, and I am really appreciative of you supporting me. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like, leave a comment, or subscribe to the channel for more, and tap the bell icon to be notified when I upload. I am really excited and looking forward to what this channel can become in the next year, as we are surpassing the 1-year anniversary of this channel. And I do want to remind you that if you're ready to take your manifestations to the next level, if you're ready to get yourself unstuck from this, if you are tired of the cycle of hot and cold, if you are dying to get out of victim mentality, I do have the Confidence Club premium membership, which is for women who are ambitious and audacious and who are ready for that next level to get everything that they desire and experience the best version of themselves. I will see you in the next video, and I hope you have a good one. Bye.